What's going on, YouTube? Maybe about a little over a month ago, I did a review on a 2016 Nissan GTR, which you see behind me. That being said, the owner hit me up on my cell, said, hey, look, I want you to do an in-depth review. So I figured, hey, you know me, I'm not gonna turn it down. So let's do this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a 2016 Nissan GTR. I'll be doing an in-depth review, start it up, grab an exhaust clip or two, and review the performance data as well. I'll also take it out on the street, show you guys some of the stylish selling points in both the interior and exterior. As far as the exterior, the front of the GTR is really where it all starts, but not that much has changed since the introduction of the R35 model to the US in late 2009. The front fascia of this GTR has carried over from 2015. Here you'll see highlighted the black grille as well as the projector headlamps and the standard daytime LED running light strips just below the front headlights. Not only does the air that flows through the front grille cool down the intercooler, but it serves as a purpose to cool down the rotors as well. Here you'll see highlighted a line in the side of the body of the GTR from the front fender all the way back to the tail lamp that helps create an incredibly low drag coefficient of just 0.26. When building the world's fastest production car, small details like that matter. The team responsible for the drag coefficient of the GTR not only worried about the airflow over top of the GTR, but it actually had to worry about air escaping the GTR as well in multiple points. Not only does air escape from the front fender well to the brake rotors, it also escapes out the backside of it as well, which you'll see highlighted on this exterior part of the fender. The only other place where you can see that air can visibly escape the car is through this back diffuser, which is highlighted here by this carbon fiber strip which comes standard on the Nissan GTR, as well as this back vent which is located directly behind each rear wheel. The rear of the GTR is highlighted by its standard wing, which creates a tremendous amount of downforce at high speeds. Panning from left to right, you'll notice that this owner decided to upgrade the stock GTR exhaust to a Meisterschaft turbo back exhaust system, which I'll highlight later in this video. But I wanted to highlight the iconic tail lamps of the R35, which have carried over from generation to generation. The quad brake lights are powered by a continuous LED lighting system, which gives it that iconic look that every GTR owner looks forward to upon delivery of his vehicle. The GTR has one of the more unique door handles on the market today. As I walk up to the door, I'll have to press in on the far right in order to get the far left to pop open, thus causing me to pull open on the door handle. The interior of the GTR has a real premium feel to it. Here you'll see that it comes standard with its black leather and faux suede with highlighted gray stitching along the dash, as well as seats. You'll notice that Nissan made a collective effort to concentrate on the touch and feel points of the GTR. They've done a fantastic job to make sure that you feel like you're getting your money's worth from the interior as well. In order to crank the GTR using its standard push-start ignition, the key fob has to be on the interior of the car. If it is not, the GTR simply will not start up. Although this twin-clutch transmission can be left in automatic, there is also an option for the driver to be able to use these magnesium paddle shifters, which you see here. Shifts can occur automatically in the standard A driving mode, but the driver can instantly take control of the shifts by using the paddle shifters, thus causing the GTR to go into manual mode. If you want complete control, place the GTR into R mode, and this will allow ultimate control of the revs. But please be cautious, as the computer won't be there to bail you out. Around the 3-spoke steering wheel, with thumb rest at 3 and 9, you'll find the car's multifunction buttons on the gunmetal piece of trim. For a daily driver, the steering wheel is phenomenal, considering this is a supercar we're talking about. The GTR's head unit, which is one of the interior's biggest selling points, was actually designed by the founder of the video game Gran Turismo. Here you'll see that it offers the driver 5 different interfaces to choose from: a time log, a multifunction option with boost and miles per hour built into it, an engine data performance screen, a transmission oil offering, or my favorite setting, the standard boost gauge. Underneath the unique head unit, you'll find your standard operational buttons to control the media within the GTR. AM/FM radio, CD player, auxiliary jack, and Bluetooth all come standard in the Nissan GTR. Satellite radio is also an option. The climate control buttons are an identical match to those media function buttons located directly below them. The setup switches allow you to tailor the GTR to your desired needs. Here you'll see the switches that allow you to control the transmission, shock absorbers, and stability control. The setup switches allow for 3 modes: normal, special, and R mode. As an example, you're able to change the comfort levels of the dampeners from soft to track preferred. If all 3 switches are placed into R mode, you're asking for trouble. By aligning all 3 to R mode, holding down the brake pedal, and revving out the engine, you're able to successfully launch the GTR down the highway. The Nismo version still holds a top 10 0 to 60 time at 2.9 seconds. That's unreal for a production car. When purchasing a GTR, you're not overly concerned about the trunk space. That being said, it's not the worst I've ever seen. Golfers can easily place a full set of clubs inside the trunk. In 2016, the stock V6 twin-turbo motor produces a whopping 545 horsepower and 481 foot-pounds of torque. But what makes the GTR so special is its ability to get all that power to the ground, and it's due to the dual-clutch transmission system. Both clutches are designated their own gears, one for even and one for odd. As the gears are being changed, oil is being sprayed onto those gears to ensure superior performance. Another unique feature worth pointing out are the hood scoops highlighted in a glossy black finish. They deliver large quantities of air to the engine bay through tubes highlighted here. Although this is not a stock GTR, I still wanted to feature the Meisterschaft exhaust system for those that might be interested in hearing a few revs or how it performs on the highway.
I hope you guys enjoyed this in-depth review of this 2016 Nissan GTR as much as I did. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, peace.